So from a quantitative perspective, you're going to want to find things like monthly reach, per episode reach. It's going to give you some insight into how big an audience is. And then another way to do that, because most podcasts are relying on social media for distribution, is to take a look at their social reach as well. So great. Now I can report to a client that this podcast averaged 10,000 episode downloads on a monthly basis, but it also got distributed across the host YouTube channel, which had an additional 24,000 subscribers and viewers as well. So that's going to be more from from a qualitative perspective. When you're trying to figure out a viability of a podcast, you can look at things like chart positions. You can look at in-app reviews. So whether that's Apple or Spotify, to see kind of what audiences are resonating with the podcast. The other thing we like to look at too is social comments as well. So we've had this happen on a couple of occasions where it might have been a really small show, and the actual guest appearance went supremely well, to the effect that, if there's 1,000 listeners, you have 50 comments saying absolutely love this episode, right? So again, you're going to be able to get a little bit more of a qualitative feel based on some of the social comments when these podcasts do publish their content across social as well. And then when it comes to tracking, there will be a downloadable asset that we'll leave you with as part of this, which we've got kind of post haste that Dom will follow up with everybody. But what we really like to do is be able to give you kind of like a Google Sheet format to be able to track your podcast appearances, the pitches that you've sent, as well as some of the measurement tools as well. So again, that's all inclusive of everything we talked about.